Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City. Daily FX Market News.
January 1, 1900 America, New York. Daily FX Forex Trading Course Walkthrough, Part 1. While the FX market shares many similarities with other markets, there is considerable nuance that one will want to learn when getting started in foreign exchange.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. December 31, 1020 America, New York. DIA pressed ADHD drug makers about impact of telehealth firms on surging demand. The agency this summer questioned whether the recent increase in prescriptions reflects legitimate need or marketing pressure. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
December 31, 8 o'clock America, New York. Business disruptions wane as some industries see a return to normal. With the new year approaching, here is a look at some of the Wall Street Journal's recent coverage about businesses normalizing following the COVID-19 disruption.
Marginal Revolution. December 31, 7:25 America, New York. Phonics in high school. It stuns me that the United States educational establishment tried to teach reading by thinking of words as pictures, whole word, or by literally using pictures to decode words, cueing. Marginal Revolution.
December 31, 7:12 America, New York. New entry into the podcast space. Eyes. I wrote a script that pulled it _acaleaks last 7 days of tweets, fished out the archive links, downloaded raw paper, text, parsed out intros and AMP. Conclusions.
New York Times Business.
December 31, 5 o'clock America, New York. The hottest place to network is an ice bath. The amount of meetings is actually absurd, considering this is a spa. The ice bath studio on the lower level of Remedy Place, in New York.
New York Times Business.
December 31, 5 o'clock America, New York. Your memories. Their cloud. Google, Apple and Meta offer near limitless digital basements in which to store photos, videos and important documents, but you should keep a copy of what you hold most dear. The author's sister and father tailgating before an ice hockey game in November 2007.
New York Times Business.
December 31, 5 o'clock America, New York. Recession? What recession? Pass me some grapes. The recently opened Bacchanalia serves a feast inspired by ancient Rome in an unabashedly luxurious setting that Nero would have loved. Bacchanalia, in London, on Tuesday.
Global Economy. December 31, 038 America, New York. Tesla supplier Panasonic seeks to balance US and China in tech war. Chief says Japanese group will study shifting its battery materials supply chain.
Marginal Revolution.
December 31, 025 America, New York. The EU's carbon tariffs. That is the topic of my latest Bloomberg column. Here is one excerpt. Starting with the basic idea. Importers would have to register to receive authorization to import goods, and they would pay a tax per ton of carbon dioxide produced.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
December 31, 000 America, New York. The craziest moments from the longest tech boom, so far. From pizza robots to the crypto meltdown. The long bubble has shown us the hilarious, the regrettable, and the unexpectedly triumphant.
BBC News Business.
December 30, 1902 America, New York. New Year's Eve parties hit by rail strikes and cost of living. New Year bookings at bars and restaurants are down due to rail strikes and price rises, industry experts say.
Global Economy.
December 30, 1731 America, New York. UK government set to miss 2022 target on global trade deals. Tory manifesto promised to seal post-Brexit agreements for 80% of country's business with the world falls short.
Daily FX Market News. December 30, 1730 America, New York. Where can the S&P 500, volume and volatility go in the first week and month of 2023? We are heading into 2023 with a flimsy sense of stability attempting to offset this past year largely defined by its bearish course. The debate around whether the S&P 500 and by proxy, markets in general, will re-enter its dive or recovery is a healthy one, but seasonal norms will facilitate their own expectations.
Global Economy.
December 30, 1600 America, New York. FT Writers' predictions for the world in 2023. Forecasts for the new year. From the chances of a lasting ceasefire in Russia's war in Ukraine to the likelihood of Fed interest rate cuts and the future of crypto.
The Library of Economics and Liberty. December 30, 1225 America New York, the boom of 2022 and the failure of contrarianism. The global economy experienced an inflationary boom during 2022. Prices rose rapidly and unemployment fell close to historical lows. This is what happens when you get excessive demand stimulus, fast rising NGDP and high employment. BBC News Business.
December 30th. 10/12 America New York, Trump's tax returns released after years-long effort. The former president had long sought to keep his records from being seen by the public.
Daily FX Market News.
December 30th. 8:30 America New York, how Forex traders use ISM data. Forex traders closely watch ISM monthly manufacturing reports. Learn to trade using ISM data.
BBC News Business.
December 30th. 6:05 America New York, York records strongest house price rises in 2022. Prices in the historic North Yorkshire city surged by 23.1%, or £69,648, the Halifax Bank finds.